All right, so the coin we are covering today is NKN, or the new kind of network token, which is today's undervalued gem or potential undervalued gem. Since none of this is financial advice, do your own research, etc., etc. But NKN is a very promising decentralized internet project, essentially the real life Pied Piper for all of you Silicon Valley fans from the former HBO show from back in the day. If you're familiar with the plot line to that show, it's a very ambitious idea and project, and kind of a moonshot type bet for investors. Since if they can accomplish what they're going after, it could be completely game changing for the project and the world, really. Allowing users to essentially be their own telecom network and getting away from the world where only a handful of huge corporations own and run all the bandwidth for the entire world's internet. There are some similar competitors in the space going after similar things like a Helium, but in others, but not exact one-to-one comparisons. There are differentiating factors through between all of them. If one or a small handful can get that meaningful traction, it could be hugely valuable. And at a $308 million market cap, it's a bet I personally am willing to take. Obviously, not financial advice. I'm not going all in or anything, but worth a small moon bag investment, in my opinion. And fully diluted is still just 440 million. So even fully diluted is below the $500 million mark. So with a close fully diluted, you don't have any huge unlocks to surprise us in the future. And as far as the project goes, the team is pretty well stacked. There's no huge name VC firms behind it, which is something we like to see when we're following the money with that strategy. But team wise, they're pretty formidable. The founder Yambo Lee, no chance I pronounced that correctly, but he wrote the core backbone code for projects like Oncology, Zilliqa, and Neo. For you guys familiar with those projects, and he has a reputation as one of the most talented developers in the space. And he set out to create NKN back in 2018 because he was just frustrated at all the waste of all the idle computing power in the world and wanted to find a solution that would be fully decentralized and open. Like literally the plot to the last season of Silicon Valley. He was probably watching that show and was like, I'm a genius. I can figure this out. But anyway, he teamed up with Whitfield Duffy. Can't make these names up. But Whitfield is basically kind of the pioneer in privacy technology from the 70s, and he even won the Turing Award in 2015 for his work on public key cryptography. So you can thank him for that little lock symbol you see in front of the HTTPS on your web browser. But the Turing Award, for you guys who aren't familiar with it, Silvio Macaulay from Algorand won that. In 2016, Tim Berners-Lee won the Turing Award, and he was the inventor of the internet. So the people who get those awards are kind of the biggest brains in the space. So a very solid team to try to tackle this issue, and they've had some very large partnerships too already up and running with use cases with behemoths like China Mobile, which is the largest mobile carrier in the world. With over 900 million subscribers, and NKN is helping China Mobile take advantage of all their wasted and unused idle resources available within their edge cloud. As I can see it, is a very strong team, very strong tech, good partnerships already, and good use cases. If they can get the traction, investors hope they can. This could certainly be a 10x from here. At a $308 million market cap, a $3 billion market cap isn't out of the question if they're able to get, more and more partnerships and grow out their node network even larger, and potentially get even more, follow-on investments from big VC firms and get kind of the PR that is needed to get this to that next level. But certainly tough to make price predictions with these micro caps. I don't even think this is on the third page of CoinMarketCap. But yeah, that's kind of our loose prediction for where NKN can go. The market structure, chart wise and tech TA wise, looks very good for it. But where the rest of the market goes, NKN is probably going to go. But this is one of those that could have an outsized return on investment. Not financial advice, but one that we have a radar on for sure, and are taking deeper looks at. And and is a good, possible moon bag opportunity for you. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts on NKN are, the new kind of network. If you guys are holding NKN, let us know your price predictions for it, what you think of the project, what you think of the team, and any other, similar low cap gems you guys are keeping an eye on that you'd like us to take a look at. But yeah, that's NKN for you. If you're watching on YouTube, if you could give us a like and subscribe and leave a comment, that would be freaking fantastic. Any little bit helps there. And if you're listening on iTunes and Spotify, thanks for listening to us on the podcast side of things. If you could give us a review, that would be fantastic. If not, just keep listening. We're lucky to have you. And yeah, and if you guys want to check out BlockFi and get that credit card, if you use that link, you can expedite that credit card, because I know a lot. If you just sign up with a lot of the general stuff, it's like 2 or 3 month wait. But I just got mine, and I know some other people who use that link just got theirs as well. You get for the first couple months, if you use that link, you get 3% back in Bitcoin, and then after that, some 1.5% back in Bitcoin, I believe. But yeah, I really like that. And then the savings account is awesome to store your crypto there and to store your USD. No use in having a traditional bank with BlockFi. You can just put your USD in and make an 8.5% APY, which just destroys traditional banks. And then for your crypto too, you make 4.5 or 5% back on 5% APY on Bitcoin right now, and I think 5% on Ethereum. No, it's 4.5% APY on Bitcoin, 5% on Ethereum, and some others. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Going to hit stop recording. Did not get it under 5 minutes as the goal is for all these, but we will be back tomorrow. We will do better, and we will see you. Have a good weekend. Bye.